What if I told you that you can earn $30 to even $60 per thousand views? Now this is nowhere near the average on YouTube. Typically, you'll be paid between $3 to $5 per 1,000 views. So, what is the secret that will allow you to achieve such high RPMs? You are here because you want to make money with YouTube automation, but you are unsure of which niche to get in. There are a lot of fraudulent little myths being spread on YouTube about what niche you should start with. Some of which you probably already heard, as you should start with a meditation music channel or a funny clips compilation channel. Today, I'm going to clarify these myths and reveal to you the top 5 niches you should start if you want to make the most amount of money out of YouTube. Also, I'll reveal those high CPM YouTube automation channel examples, as well as why it doesn't happen at random. But first, we have to know what exactly is CPM. CPM, or cost per milli, is a metric that represents how much money advertisers spend on YouTube ads. In simple terms, CPM is the amount of money advertisers pay per thousand views. For example, if one of your videos receives 100,000 views and the CPM is $8.50, then the total ad revenue for the video is $850. That is a nice profit, but only a portion of it is transferred to your bank account. YouTube deducts 45% of that profit, leaving you with $467.50. Now right there, you got is called RPM, which is the actual revenue you earned after YouTube's revenue share is deducted. So now that you understand what CPM and RPM are, and how do they work, you now know why it's important to pick a profitable niche when starting a YouTube automation channel, since it will make you more money even if it obtains fewer views. Later, I'll get into why CPMs vary depending on the niche. Also, I'll give you an additional high CPM niche that is brand new and has little competition. So make sure you stick around until the end. Now let's get right into those niches. Niche number 1, crypto. As you can see, there is currently a huge opportunity for keywords associated with cryptocurrencies on YouTube. You'll notice that these keywords not only have a large search volume, but also they have fewer competitors. Therefore, there is a gap between supply and demand in this market. Now, many of you will claim that Bitcoin is dying as we are in a bear market. But this shouldn't be an issue, as many people will watch your videos because they are constantly looking for Bitcoin news to find out whether the price is rising or falling. There are a lot of people searching on YouTube for different coins, different analyses, and just crypto news in general. So there's a lot of demand for this topic. Now this is a great channel example right here. It's called Satoshi Stacker. And this channel uploads a lot of news and analysis-related videos about cryptocurrency. This channel frequently publishes videos regarding cryptocurrencies without revealing its creator's face. Now, as you know, cryptocurrency is related to finance and money, hence the CPM is high. So based on the demographic, you may expect a CPM of about $60 and an RPM of $30 to $40. Now, please bear with me, guys. I'll explain why crypto in general has a high CPM in a moment. If you look into the stats of Social Blade, you can see it receives approximately 631,000 views in a single month, and you can also see that it generates around $2,500 in a single month. However, this is incorrect because Social Blade calculates its total ad revenue based on a maximum of $4 as CPM. Therefore, the CPM in the crypto niche is significantly higher than this, and that's why you may expect to make a lot more money than this. If you calculate based on their monthly views, you can say they are making around $19,000 in a single month, only from YouTube ad revenue. Now, why does a channel like this get an insanely high RPM? Well, it's not random. There's a reason for this, and let me explain how it works. So on YouTube, your RPM is determined by advertisers. Now, there are advertisers willing to pay to get in front of an audience, and how much they are willing to pay depends on the type of videos you create. Let's say you have a product related to the online business that you want to sell. Of course, you'll advertise it to a business audience because they're interested in your product. You're not going to promote that to some random kids who have no interest in doing business in general. Now, because of that, you will notice business companies advertising on business videos. These businesses are able to generate large amounts of revenue because they are selling their items for a high price. For example, let's say the online course creators sell products for $1,000, and the cost of acquisition is $400, which means they'll make a profit of $600. Now, if you look at the usual advertiser, they won't pay $400 per customer because the margins are so slim. If they're just selling groceries, shampoo, or anything similar to that, it would be challenging to turn one customer from a YouTube ad into $1,000. Whereas with online business products that are much more likely. As a result, the amount of money they pay to get in front of an audience for anything related to finance or business in general is much higher. So, when it comes to CPMs, it all comes down to being in a niche where advertisers are willing to spend a lot of money and will be able to make a lot of money in return, which is usually business or something related to finance, which brings me to niche number 2, personal finance. Obviously, the topic of money attracts more money and more advertisers. Therefore, it is a fantastic high CPM niche. You can expect to make a lot of money in this niche, as well as anywhere from $20 to even $40 per thousand views, and CPMs of up to $50 or sometimes even more dollars. So if you're interested in these topics, I think it is a good one to get into it, as there is a lot of demand for it. As you can see, this channel called Swedish Investor produces whiteboard-like videos in this niche and earns a lot of money. If I click one of these videos, you can see that they are getting a Shopify advertisement, which tells me the CPM is pretty high for this kind of video. Now, if you look here, you can see that they are making around $4,600 in a single month, based on the stats of Social Blade, which you are aware is not true. As they receive a whopping 1 million views in a single month, we can estimate that they make between $30,000 to $40,000 per month through YouTube advertising. A lot of people also realized how fantastic online business is as we dealt with the COVID situation, and how you can do it from anywhere in the world. A lot of people, I think more than ever, are looking to start different types of online businesses or ventures to make more money. Also, a lot of people want to learn more about how money works in general and how they can invest that sort of stuff. Therefore, if you're interested in these topics and have some knowledge about them, I think starting a YouTube channel on any of them is a great idea. And I'm sure you'll find a good audience for your videos if you make them really good, and you'll be rewarded for it in terms of AdSense revenue as well. Niche number 3, luxury. The third niche is the luxury niche, and a great example of this is The Richest. This is one of the biggest cash cow YouTube automation channels here on YouTube. They're getting millions and millions of views per month. In total, this channel got close to 3 billion views. So you can imagine they have made a ton of money. Now, if we look at their videos, as usual, there is no one showing his or her face, and this is all about money and luxury stuff. So these videos are all about how people spend their billions and millions of dollars, the billionaire lifestyle of celebrities, most expensive resorts, mansions, and stuff like that. So within this niche, you see a very high RPM, because it is indeed related to spending money and money in general. Now, this is not as high as $50, although it is most likely on the lower end of the finance or money channels. So that's why it is likely to have a $10 to $20 RPM, which is still extremely high. Also, you can expect a $30 to $40 CPM in this niche. Now, based on their monthly view counts and high CPM rates, this channel earns around $60,000 in a single month with ad revenue alone, which is really astounding. Niche number 4, tech tutorials. Tech reviews have been around for a long time, but they are still as popular as they were. Many people do research before purchasing a new laptop, phone, or any tech gadgets, including cameras and stuff. They will watch YouTube reviews of those items before purchasing them to ensure that they are purchasing the best item. Similarly, software tutorials such as Premiere Pro and Photoshop tutorials have extremely high CPMs. Software companies can pay a lot of money to acquire a new customer. As a result, those companies are advertising on this kind of video, and that's why the CPMs are really high. So you can expect to make anywhere from $15 to $20 per thousand views on your software tutorials. And if they are pretty long and you can retain the viewers, then you can show them a lot of ads in these videos. Also, the CPM can be around $30 to $40. But it obviously matters what kind of software you make tutorials for. So I recommend making videos on either creative software like Photoshop, or making videos about email marketing software or e-commerce software, or anything related to technology. all of which will have amazing CPMs and aren't too difficult to make. As you can see, this automation channel called Adobe in a Minute does the same thing. They're making videos about how to use different features in Premiere Pro. Many people are looking for these tutorials, and many businesses are willing to pay large sums of money to place advertisements in front of such videos. You can also use affiliate links with tech reviews very easily with a program like an Amazon affiliate or something similar to that. From that, you can easily earn a commission every time someone buys that specific tech item using your link. Now here we have another channel called Simplilearn. As you can see, they are getting like 8 million views per month, so their estimated monthly earnings will be astounding. As a result, technology is another excellent niche, so if you're into it, I think it's worth making some videos about the technology you own or the technology you want to buy. Niche number 5: e-commerce. Number 5, which is one of the highest RPMs you can get, is the e-commerce niche. As you can see, this channel posts videos about the best dropshipping products of a specific month, or the top 10 viral TikTok products kind of videos. You'll notice that this channel only gets about 2,000 to 3,000 views per video, which you might think won't make you much money. But within this niche, you can expect CPMs of 60, 70, and even 100, which is crazy. Also, you can expect the RPMs to be around $30 to $50, or even more based on demographics. The reason behind these insane CPMs is that a lot of gurus with drop shipping courses are marketing in front of these videos. As a result, it's very targeted as they can sell their courses to a specific audience. And that's why they are willing to spend a lot of money to get a sale. Once I click on one of the videos, you can see it looks like a PowerPoint presentation video with the products and the benefits of selling these products displayed. They simply take those products from Shopify, AliExpress, or other websites on the internet and place them on the PowerPoint. That's how you now have a video where you're not even showing your face. Now, before we get into our bonus one, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe and answer me this question. Do you have a YouTube channel yet? If so, what niche is it in? If not, what niche would you like to get into? I want to see all of your answers, so please put it right into the comment section. Now let's talk about the bonus and the last one for today, which is business documentary. This is a new one on the market. In my opinion, this is one of the most interesting niches right now, and there are a lot of opportunities in this niche as there is not much competition yet. Here is a channel example called Magnates Media. If I click on one of these videos, you will notice that no one is showing their face. As a result, this can be outsourced as many other channels are currently doing the same thing. So, what I like about these channels is that they are very high quality, which immediately puts you at the top of the YouTube automation business, because most finance and makes money online channels are not of this quality level. However, if you look at a channel like Magnates Media, you'll see that these are proper business documentaries, simplified into 15 to 30-minute videos. Also, the CPM on these videos will be high because this attracts a specific type of audience who are into business, and not just anyone. So, for that reason, the CPM will most likely be around $30 to $40, somewhere in that range. Also, these videos are frequently longer than 20 to 30 minutes. That's why you can include a lot of mid-roll break ads in the video, which will increase the RPM overall. If I look at the stats for this channel, I can see that they are gaining 150% more views than the previous period. However, what I would say is that this niche is difficult to get into as the video quality needs to be really good. If you watch these videos, which I highly recommend you do, you'll notice that they're extremely well made. You can't start today and have this kind of channel tomorrow. Moreover, if you are talented and enjoy this type of content, then I will say that this is one of the best niches to get into, because the RPM is going to be insane. I don't see this niche disappearing anytime soon, because business will always exist. And as a result, these videos will remain relevant and evergreen. Now, as I mentioned, these are the top high CPM niches for YouTube automation. However, I will tell you that regardless of whether your niche has a high or low CPM, if you have the expertise and love for a topic, go for it. Otherwise, you will feel like a boring job if you have no interest in a topic and choose it solely because of the niche has a high CPM. Always remember that content is king. So, whatever you create should be useful to your community. Now, to be successful with YouTube automation, you must do two things. 1. Be consistent. and never give up on your YouTube automation journey. And 2. Watch this video right now to learn how to make money with YouTube automation in a free and easy way. So go ahead and click here right now to get started on your YouTube automation journey. And I'm hoping to see you there.